every emotion from, anger, rage, disappointment, hurt. My show had value. I went hard on so many issues, whether it was the Black Lives Matter issue.
The notorious bald-headed assassin Joy Reid has finally been fired. Hey, hallelujah. Let's give everybody a round of applause. What's crackin'-lackin'? I'm about to learn you right now about why this woman, I should say, got fired from MSNBC or MS13DC or MSNBC, whichever one you prefer. But she's gone, and I cannot be happier because she is one of the most racist person I have ever ran across on the internet. She hates Trump. She lied to us about the COVID-19 vaccine. And on top of that, she's just a notorious hater of anyone on the Republican Party. Now, I'm not the one to throw shots or throw stones. I want everyone to keep their job because I've been in a situation where I've been fired. But when you have somebody like Joy Reid constantly bickering and coming after people for voting a different way than what you want, and you constantly are throwing this race card around, it just gets played out. Your ratings are down. No one wants to watch you. No one wants to watch a bitter old black woman go off on Donald Trump. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna look at her apology video. I'm not going to break it down. I'm not going to go too hard at her, but we're just going to listen to what she has to say. She believes she was doing God's work. She believes this was of God or whatever the case may be, and she's sticking by it. And she's crying, she's upset, whatever, but she had to know this was coming. So let me not talk anymore. Let me show you guys the video. You guys let me know what you think about it, and then we're going to talk about it just a little bit after. All right?
Every emotion from, anger, rage, disappointment, hurt, feeling that, guilt, that I let my team lose their jobs. But in the end, where I really land and where I've landed on today is just gratitude, just pure gratitude. And gratitude, not just because people would take the time to get on a call like this, or to take care of me, but also that my show had value, and that that what I was doing had value. And in the end, I'm sorry, I try not to cry on TV. And this is kind of like me on TV, so I apologize. And then it mattered. I see Karen is there, and she's been texting me as well. And so what I will just say is that in the end, thank you. Where I land is that the moment of guilt that I felt, that I went hard on so many issues, whether it was the Black Lives Matter issues of a young baby or a mom or a dad that was killed, or when we opened up people's eyes to the fact that Asian Americans were being targeted and not just black folks, or went hard for immigrants who've done nothing but come to this country like my parents did and try to make a life and defended them, or whether we've talked about what the president is doing that is subversive to the Constitution, that is injurious to our liberty, defending books that people find inconvenient, that Nicole Hannah-Jones put into our spirit, that we need to understand 1619 as the real founding of this country, whether it's talking about any of these issues, and yes, whether it's talking about Gaza and the fact that we as the American people have a right to object to little babies being bombed. And where I come down on that is I'm not sorry. I am not sorry that I stood up for those things, because those things are of God.
Joy, at the end of the day, I hope you know that everything that you did was for naught. You wasted your time, you wasted your energy, and these people lied to you. Now, I have no idea why they always hire and go after black people to put down Trump or put down the agenda or whenever they want to push an agenda, they use black people. Similar to Tyler Perry and Madea. Why is it that he's always in a dress? That's not a good look for black men, or it's not a good look for black kids either. And it just sucks because 80% of black people who watch Tyler Perry shows, 80% of black people in general are raised by single mothers. So the idea that they can grow up and be a girl and wear dresses and it can be fine is already stuck in their head. They've already normalized painting their fingernails. They've already normalized wearing dresses. Young Thug, A$AP Rocky, Duke Dennis with that cutoff shirt that he always be wearing like that. They've normalized this stuff. And they've also normalized black people, bald-headed assassins like Joy Reid, of being Democrats and shutting down anything from the right, anything that have common sense. Whatever you guys' thoughts and opinions are, I'll be interested to know. But Joy Reid, you did not provide any value. Joy Reid, you did not do anything to make a difference. Don't try to put Asian Americans or Mexican Americans in there to try to cover up exactly what you did and what you were trying to speak out against. When you were pushing all these BLM and Black Lives Matter and Antifa and stuff, because they go hand in hand. They go hand in hand. When you were pushing all that stuff and all that rhetoric, you thought you were doing the right thing. They convinced you that you were doing the right thing. And maybe you actually believed that you were doing the right thing. And you got paid a lot of money for it. So shout out to you. But in the end, your ratings kept on dropping year after year, day after day, week after week. With no end in sight. And you got to ask yourself, like, okay, my ratings are declining. Maybe I need to do something different. Maybe I need to stop bashing people for their choice in voting. Maybe I need to put on my big girl panties and figure out a different direction that I want to go. But no, that's not what she did. And here we are today. Hey, shout out to you guys for stopping in and watching the video, man. Joy Reid, it's over for you. I hope to never see her in media again. I hope she does well, but I don't want to see her bald-headed self on the TV any longer, similar to Tyler Perry. But I guess I gotta wait a little bit for Tyler Perry to get off my screen. But whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comment section below. I'll be looking out for them. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm gonna holler at you later. Peace.